Hello, this is Palico Padge and welcome back to another episode of the Curious Expedition. And bit of a low on the last one compared to the high of the one before. Sort of, you know, peaks and troughs at the moment. It's yeah. Didn't finish it. We didn't get to the end. We ate our Scottish soldier. Well, I say we ate our Scottish soldier. Jim Sterling ate our Scottish soldier. We lost Guy in a crack in the wall. And we had to leave prematurely, so we had to leave the majority of the stuff behind. Saying that though, we were given a mysterious egg when we sacrificed some stuff at the shrine, which is good. It means that at some point we are going to have an extra Trek member, which will make up for the 2 we have lost. Never mind. Anyway, we're dwelling on the past. We don't want to be doing that. We want to be looking to the future, going forth and, you know, sort of winning. So let's do that. We are stuck with desert expeditions this time round, and with that it means that we're going to have to carry some water, so capacity is a necessity. So let's see what we got. We've got the deadly desert, scorching heat and sand, and that has a couple of shrines and a tomb. We have the dead end desert, which has 3 tombs, lots of mummies to fight there, and we have the malicious desert, even more tombs there. Well. The top 2 have a buried golden pyramid, which means we'll be looking for the markers. This one has a golden pyramid just lying on top, so obviously not that much sand around there. And there are more tombs, so arguably there's more chance of us getting mummies without having to fight, but therefore there might be more mummies to fight. I like the shrines. We'll go to the deadly desert. Why not? Let's crack on. After being too excited to sleep, I hurried to the harbour. We had some more time before the ship would be ready, so I sat on the pier and waited. We were approached by the soldier that had asked us to find Conrad the deserter. Upon hearing that we had no proof of finding Conrad, he was quite upset. Sorry, old chap. Sorry. An one-armed hunter proposed an interesting offer. He told me about a human-eating hyena called Snarfrattle. He hated the creature with all his heart and wanted proof of its death. A worthwhile reward would wait for me if I hunted it down and returned its fur. I'm going to accept, because we're going all out, balls to the wall, but we'll see how we get on. No promises there. He nodded gratefully and wished us luck for our hunt. My previous expeditions had not been very famous, so I was not surprised to see little interest in the departure of our ship. At least one interested person arrived with the intention to join our expedition, and we have Stefan McCord, the soldier, from one racist Scottish soldier to a sexist Scottish soldier. But even so, a Scottish soldier just the same. Lots of S's with my slight lisp. Cool. We could use a soldier and welcome Stefan McCord in our trek. At last the ship is ready to set sail, so let's purchase some equipment. We've only got the mysterious egg, which is fine. We're going to be picking up bullets on the way, so that's also fine. So let's take the whiskey, because we can use our Scottish soldier to buff that up. We're going to have to be a little bit careful with the rope and the torches. So let's take 4 torches. And how many ropes can we take? 7 rope. That's not a bad split, in all honesty. I'd like to take some medikits, especially if we're going up against Snarfrattle, but beggars can't be choosers. And these are more what I class as necessity. So that'll do. That will have to do. At last our vessel was prepared to put out to sea. Let's go then. Expedition 4. And what are we generating last? Items. It's always good to generate items last. That means there's going to be lots of items, he says. 6 region map. It's pretty open. We're going to have to take some water as well, aren't we, being in a desert? Completely forgot about that. Just as I thought we would never find a way through these waters, we reached the land of our upcoming adventure. The land lay open in front of us, like an invitation to an adventure. Jeez. Didn't we have to explain this to you before, Jim? Are you still a cannibal? I can't see because your stuff's hidden behind the behind my inventory. I'm going to presume you're still a cannibal. Right, let's refill our water. I made sure to pack some extra water rations from the ship's provisions. I had to carefully consider our options and be prepared as possible for our upcoming expedition. However, I was beginning to feel the strong urge to head out into the unknown. More water. Yes, we've done this bit. More water. More water. Right, that should be enough. That should be enough. Screw the captain. Don't care about the captain. Let's go. Right, so we've got 2 locations out of a possible 3 in this region. As it turns out, being in a desert means we should be able to see pretty well once we open stuff up and get up on these hills. So, there we go. There's the next one. We can upgrade the Scottish soldier straight away. Let's do that. And let's have a look in this boat. Today we made an extraordinary discovery. A decayed shipwreck laid in front of us. It remained a mystery to how it could have ended up in this place. It must have been here for more than 100 years. I made an effort to make out the name, the Black Rock. Wasn't the Black Rock the name of the ship in Lost? Pretty sure it was. I'll have to look that up. That's caught my interest. I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but yeah, I've never looked at it before, so I'll have to have a look. Right, let's have a look. My instinct told me we would find something of value here. I told the people to form small teams and investigate the surroundings. Dynamite, which is ironically what they found on the ship in Lost. So let's handle that very carefully. We don't have any science teachers with us, so we should be okay. There's a little Lost in joke if you have seen it. And let's crack on. We've only drank the 1 water so far, which is fine. Let's get up onto the hill and we'll be able to scout out at least a little bit of the next region, and then we'll travel east to that last question mark. A village, of course, sheltered by the hills and by some water. We carefully approached an unknown native village. We encountered a village that looked like the best scouts known to this region. As we arrived, the village was buzzing with activity. No one really paid attention to us. We moved freely into the village and considered our options with these people. The villagers observed us with caution. They were polite and offered us to help our cause. Oh, it's bloody nice of you. Bloody nice. Let us have a trade, I think. Do we need to rest? It's probably best if we rested, if they're offering, and we haven't annoyed anyone yet. Let's rest. As darkness fell, the natives lit a campfire and invited us to sit with them. In a quiet moment, one of the village elders gave us a very serious look and stated a question. He asked us if we knew who had created humankind. So we can either say humankind was created by God, by evolution, or we don't know. Now, Isabella Bird. I don't believe she was a God-fearing woman. So I don't think she would have answered God. Now, she travelled around. Then again, she did go to quite a few. No, but then again, she was a missionary towards the end of her life. So, yeah, we'll say God. We told him that we believe God created the humans. He nodded quietly as he listened to our explanation. There we go. Converted. Boom. Done. I slept. Oh no, we've upset him. I slept in great comfort and safety. The next morning, I was woken by a group of native children, seemingly making fun about me for oversleeping. The atmosphere was beginning to get somewhat tense. We could tell that the villagers wanted us to leave. That's fine. Let's trade. Right. So, Jim, what can you give us? You can give us teeth. Not too many teeth. Or we could take a blue mushroom and a red mushroom. No. How about a flute? Well, one tooth? No. A spear? No. A mini puppet? You're not giving me anything, are you? Okay. What about if we took a spear, which I think is the least, and you can have, what, 3 rope? You want 3 rope? Okay. All right. Deal. I settled on a deal with the natives, begrudgingly, I might add. Again, I'm just getting screwed by natives at the moment. I told them then to pack up and departed, as new adventures could be waiting around the next corner. In distrust, the natives stared at me as I departed their village. The following days, I had the uncomfortable feeling of being watched. Yeah, Jim is still a cannibal. That's what I wanted to check. Right, so there's Snarf Rattle. Oh dear. We have a storm of some sort towards the north of us. I think it goes without saying we're going to be heading towards the west. So let's backtrack a bit and find out what this question mark is here. What's that? 2 water? 1 water. And we have a stone statue. Okay. I came across a fascinating man-made rock figure. The skillfully crafted eyes seemed to stare at us. It was a disconcerting sight, and I was desiring to move the ons. I saw some items by the statue. They must have been put there by the natives of this region. They were sacrificial offerings, as it seemed. Okie dokie. Oh, another blue mushroom. Awesome. And, oh, we've got our first bullet as well, which is pretty cool. We'll take the cocoa leaves, and we can eat those straight away. The mask, not too fussed about. Not too fussed about. We took what was useful to us. A group of native warriors appeared as if by magic. They must have been tailing me since I left their village. Their leader was furious about my actions and demanded I pay tribute in compensation. We can deny a tribute. We've got two chances with the tribute dice. So 1, 2, 3. So we've got 2 out of 5. Let's try it. Deny tribute. Oh dear. We would not be intimidated by the native warriors. Apparently they had not been bluffing and readied their weapons. Okay, well let's try some... Well, let's hope for the blue dice to come up tops. No, rubbish. Okay, let's use our bullets. Do a precise attack on you. And how much do they have? Is it 6 health? 8. So we've got you down. Let's throw that up and attack you with a double attack. And then let's throw in the spear. And that's a spear attack of 4. Now we're holding out for a head to come up on the blue dice, so we can use a dynamite and kill more than one foul swoop. No, didn't want to do that. Roll. Oh, that's what we wanted. Boom. Don't mess with the best, because the best don't mess. We stripped what was useful from the dead. Coolio. Mango! And we get our spear back. Awesome. That's it. Do you know what you get when you mess with the Isabella birds? Beaten. That's what you get. Right, cocoa leaves. They can disappear. Oh dear. Stephen McCord shook with excitement whenever he saw valuable objects. Kleptomaniac. Awesome. And we'll eat the mangoes as well. Well, at least a few of the mangoes. One's going to go rotten. Why are you cost? Oh, because we're overburdened. Oh, we've still got a cocoa leaf left. Oh, well, that was very bright. Okay. Let us... let's eat the mango. Oh, might as well eat it all, I guess. We can get up onto that hill. Please don't let the storm hit us. Please, 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 please. Just go away with it. Okay. With that in mind, let's go the long way over the shrine, just in case something bad happens. Got to protect yourself against these things, you know. A shrine towered above us. It looked as old as time itself. One would have to climb up the outside to reach the entrance. The structure showed some long cracks, but it seemed safe enough to explore. Let us get on up there. Don't even need rope, me. Get seasoned pro, you know. Bear Grylls, eat your heart out. I was glad we had brought enough rope. With it, we ascended the weather-torn wall without any problems. We arrived at what seemed to be the treasure chamber. If this place held any riches, I knew we would find them here. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. What you got? Ah, dreamstones. Moonstone. Dreamstone. Can anybody remember Dreamstone? That was an awesome cartoon. Better than a dream. It was done. The music was done by Mike Batt, I believe. So, yeah, he was a big composer. Yeah, I'll leave that there. I don't know too much more. Right, let's grab the water. I'll take the moonstone. I've said it again, haven't I? Moonstone. Right, do we want the spear? It hits pretty hard. We could be going up against an half rattle. This mysterious egg is doing nothing. It's not even vibrating. Let's drop the mushroom. Let's drop one mushroom. We'll take the skull. We'll leave the golden necklace. This was not a day of hesitation. We took the artifact from the altar. The moment we obtained the treasure, the earth began to shake wildly. We hurried outside as the shrine collapsed and huge mountains erupted from the ground. Oh dear! Oh, but all the mountains around us disappeared. Ooh, look, he's trapped. Kind of. Right. So, over Birdie Yonder, let's use the mushroom. Just to get rid of it. And up to the next one. On to the next. A cave. Good thing we did get rid of the torches. We found a cave. Its opening led deep into the darkness. We required a torch to move inside. Let's do that. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We arrived at a chamber. It seemed to be used by the natives of this region as some kind of ceremonial tomb. Inside it were mummified corpses. Let's have a look. Many of the mummies were too old and rotten to be of any value. However, after a thorough investigation, our search was successful. Ah, mummy. Right, we'll drop the spear now. And we'll go for the mummy. Yeah, why not? Why not? And let's... wow, that's quite a trek. 44. Can we upgrade our guy yet? No. Oh, look at that. Boom. Dead on. That'll do me fine. The egg we found started to tip from side to side and cracks began to appear. Something inside it wanted to get out, and after a few minutes of trying it finally succeeded. A baby tortoise laid on the ground before us. Ah. Pick you up, little tortoisey. Keep on going. We'll risk it. It's only a bit out. As soon as we get him, it frees up some space, and carrying capacity is going to go through the roof. I tell you, through the roof. Another cave. We approached a cave. Its opening led deep into the darkness. We needed a torch to move inside. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We were surprised to see that this was just the beginning of a long underground tunnel. Well, let's take it. I'm not feeling starved at all, in all honesty. We need this tortoise to grow up ASAP. We marched through the darkness of the tunnel. When I finally saw light coming from an exit, we hurried towards it. Not alone yet. I stress yet. Right, where's that put us? We are in the southwest corner of the map. It looks like it would have been a hell of a trek to get over to the other side anyway. And as it turns out, there's no locations in the top left one. There's no locations in the top middle region. So this is pretty much all we've got. And we're only really missing out on this question mark here, which again isn't a biggie really. It looks like the pyramid's going to be, well, there. That's my guess for the pyramid. So with that in mind, let's trek back a little. Got plenty of water. Let's drink some whiskey to fill ourselves up and go over to this question mark. Go away, panther. Go away. Or not. Two panthers. Or panthai. Panthai. Right, so let's roll. Ooh, throw dynamite in straight away. Knock those guys down a little. Awesome. And then if we hold on to those as a double attack, we can throw in the bullet as well. That'd be a triple attack. Let's just do a double attack for the time being. We'll hold on to that and roll again. Well, at least we can take him out. I don't think we can do anything with this by itself. No. Never mind. One's down. Oh dear. Oh, he's just a sissy girl. Doesn't hit hard. Awesome. Precise attack and then stab to the face. And as it turns out, there's not a lot we can really take off this guy without sacrificing stuff. Until that bloody tortoise hurries up and grows, we can't do anything. So we'll just crack on. We will upgrade Stefan though. So Stefan, extra dice for you. Right, now what were we doing? We were moving back towards this question mark. It's going to be something interesting. I just know it. I just know it. Nothing too interesting. On to the next. Ooh, trader. Slaver even. Our group arrived at a slave camp. It was a place of hopelessness and tears, and held an enormous collection of cages filled with intimidated prisoners. A portly slaver greeted me with a dirty smile. Yeah, he's sneering. Yeah. Right, let's trade first. We don't want to upset him too much. Do you have anything I can use against you? You have bullets, and you have a hunting rifle. Alright, how much are you worth, Jim? How much is the hunting rifle? Wow! He likes his hunting rifle. You can keep that. How much are the bullets worth? Quite a lot. How much is my tortoise worth? Wow! No, we're going to keep him. We're going to keep him. Okay, dynamite we're going to need. I'm interested to see what the slave will drop. So let's give him the mummy and the gold head. Wow, we'll keep the mummy. You really like that golden skull, don't you? If we gave the bullets back, can we have the hunting rifle? No. How many bullets can we have? 7 bullets. That's a fair enough trade, I guess. Yeah, why not? We came to an agreement with the merchant. And now let's attack the slaver. Oh, he's got a hyena, bastard. 6. And then they've got 8. And 8 and 8. And what's he got? 12. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's roll. That wasn't good. Right, we want to bring these down a couple of notches. So let's use a double attack on that guy. He's got 6 anyway. Then if we go to that one, roll again. Take a couple off him. And then head to that one. And take a couple off him. And then if we throw in the dynamite, and that should kill them all off except the slaver now. Boom. That's how we do that. 6. 6, 6, 6. Right, I don't think there's anything else we can do other than use these bullets. So, how many more can we use? 2. We'll just give him a quick slap. Let him know who he's dealing with. Oh, he's going to whip me. Or not. Why didn't he whip? Why didn't he whip me? Or did he whip me? Did he whip me? He might have whipped me. Yeah, it didn't come up as a whip, but never mind. Not going to argue with that. Right, so we'll hit him in the face. And then, do I want to use the bullets? Because the other bullets we're going to carry don't stack. Probably worth it. So, hit him for the 3, and that's it. You're free, guys. Get out of here. After we defeated the slaver and his men, we stripped what was useful from their remains. So, we can have more bullets, I suppose. Where's his whip? I wanted his whip. Oh, boo. That was terrible. Okay. Is there anything worth swapping out? I don't think there is, really. Cost and flares. That's a hell of a lot of cost and flares. It's quite a stack. Quite a stack. Yeah. Let's... 28 sanity. Let's swap out the bullets for the flares. I think that's a good way to go. The slaves had noticed the death of their former owner. Within moments, all the slaves had broken out of their cages. There was chaos. People screamed and a fire started to spread. We had to leave before it was too late. In the midst of all this chaos, a former prisoner joined our group and left together with us. Okay. Who are you then? Giwi V. Giwi V. Okay, Giwi V. Hello, Giwi V. Native shaman. You will do until the tortoise is here. Ooh. I'm intrigued. What special thing would they put in between some volcanoes? Should we go and have a look? Let's go and have a look. Please don't set us alight. Oh, dodged that one. Oh yeah, I forgot we've got to find these buried things, don't we? Oh, jeez. Okay. We approached a mysterious structure that partly seemed to be made out of pure gold. We found some kind of mechanism on one of its sides. With some time, we'd probably be able to activate it. However, what would happen upon activation remained a mystery. Not to me, son. Know what's going on here. After many hours of research, we were able to decipher the mysterious mechanism. All of a sudden, a huge beam of light rose from the seal. Boom. As I said, pyramid found. Right, so where we... Oh, crabs. Oh, no, scorpions. If it's a crab, I might have given that a whirl. Right, See, you'd have thought they'd be a lot happier with me, seeing as I just burnt down the slaver camp, but apparently not. They take some pleasing, these natives, that's for sure. Right, let's have a bottle of whiskey to ourselves, and hopefully make our way through the fire without setting a light. That's the plan. I'm not going to get ready to cancel. Oh no, okay, it's burnt out. That was lucky. That was very lucky. Oh, another shrine. Once again, I think I want to... Do I want to travel to the other side of it? I think I do. So let's have one of those. Just go to the other side. Feel a lot more comfortable being this side of it. A shrine towered above us. I was slightly Irish. A shrine towered above us. Time had taken its toll on it. Oh, that's a terrible Irish accent. I'll stop. Time had taken its toll on the structure and had eroded what once had been a majestic sight. To be sure, one had to climb up to the outside to reach the entrance. The structure was slightly tilted and sunken into the ground. The ground seemed stable enough to enter it, though. Let's use a rope. We used the rope to safely heave ourselves up to the entrance. We carefully entered a well-preserved ceremonial chamber. It was a truly awe-inspiring sight. Our steps echoed as we approached the sacred altar. Oh, I'll take that. See, you get what you give, and we've given away a golden skull. We get a golden skull. Karma. That's karma for you. What a glorious day. We secured the treasure. We grabbed the treasure and hurried outside as the whole area started to collapse behind us. We would have to run for our lives to avoid being devoured by the giant chasm that was beginning to form. See, it was a good idea, me being on the other side, or else we would have crossed it and we would have died. The classic allows you to catch glimpses of faraway things. I don't think there's anything to stare at, but even so. No. There is nothing. Never mind. Okay, so let's drink a whiskey. Let's travel north, and I think that's a viable way to travel without this opening up too much against us. Yeah, that'll do. A small pyramid just barely reached out of the dunes. It is likely to be a grave built by an ancient civilization. A small opening led into the darkness. Let's have a look. We stumbled into the pyramid. Mankind had not set foot within here for hundreds of years. There was a stone sarcophagus in the centre of the small chamber. Let's open it up. Dust filled the air as we lifted the cover from the sarcophagus. Inside, we found a perfectly preserved mummy. All of a sudden, it started to twitch and limp and chase towards us. Ah, right. So, we've only got the one bullet. These have stupid health, don't they? Well, let's give it a whirl. What's the worst that can happen? We can throw in a dynamite straight away, which helps. Oh, I'd rather save that dice to get the shiny shaman dice. So we'll hold on to that. Why not? Let's throw it in now. Double attack. Roll. And we'll hold on to that as well. Roll. Curse of poison. I'm pretty sure you need a bloodstream in order to be poisoned, but not one to argue. Nice. Roll. Please roll. No roll. Okay, so what are you down to? 9, and you're about to be poisoned as well. Fierce claws. Wow, you are mega fierce. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can kick you in the face. Flank. Oh, for 5. Flanking for 5 is good. And we'll attack you. And then we'll hold out for... we need the eye. Are you kidding me? I'm hoping the poison finishes off before it has its go. It does. Thank God for that. We stripped what was useful from the remains. Another mummy. Cool. Right, and one last one to do before we get out of here. So let's carry on travelling north. The chasm should stop pretty soon, he says. Maybe not. Okay. We need 41 to go that far. That's alright. We're close enough. And everyone... Well, ironically, we have ended, or we're just about to end this episode, with exactly the same Trek members as we started the last expedition with. Which is good, I guess. Which is good. Poetic justice. There was the Golden Pyramid enthroned above the landscape, overcoming all the obstacles we had yet survived. After weeks of travelling, great pride overcame me. I knew that my name, Isabella Bird, would not be forgotten. Hooray! Bit of a turnaround from the last episode, which is great. Super smashing great. We also get all the aforementioned bonuses for finishing, and we also finish first. I don't really keep paying attention to where we finish as far as positions are concerned. It doesn't really matter now we've opened up all the other explorers, which we could open up by becoming first. It's just nice. Gives you that warm feeling inside. Yeah! Alright, so what are we being offered this time? We have the Navigator trait, which increases the game compass accuracy when uncovering fields. We have the Ruffian, receives an additional attack die, and we have Protector, receives an additional defense die. Now, we don't actually have any defense die at the moment, do we? Well, let me see. But I'm sure we haven't. So I think we'll go Protector this time round. Kinaho! Kinaho! And that's pushed us up a little bit more, which is great. We are so far off first position, it's ridiculous. As it stands, we'll keep hold of the moonstones for the time being. We will gift both mummies and we'll sell those. So we're up there with the best of them. We've got not a lot of sanity for the next one, do we? We only have one whiskey, which isn't good, but we that's next episode. I don't even need to think about that for the time being. That's a whole few days away from recording. We live for the now, and the way we live now, it's all good. It's all good. We're all happy, but we'll just cycle over what we have got. The sad drylands. We have the deadly desert, and we have the rich jungle with a portal. Well, I don't think that's going to be a hard decision for next time, but as I said, that is a decision for the next episode. I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take it easy.